Hello lovelies, welcome back to our channel. I am back after a while and you would know very soon why was I MIA on here on YouTube and also on Instagram. There is a personal reason to it and you would get to know probably in the next video, which I have thought about it, and it's going to be a very chatty video, so stay tuned for that. But today what we are doing is I have the gorgeous Eldridge foundation and I am going to give you an in-depth review on it. So I think without any further ado, let's get into it. So this is what the bottle looks like. So now I have already color corrected my dark circles and I am using shade 15 here. This stunning gorgeous packaging. I am totally obsessed. So I have used the foundation about 3 to 4 times already, and it is now that I kind of feel sure on giving you my final verdict. The first thing is that if you're a dry skin type like me, you really need to prep your skin very well. It should be very well moisturized before you put on your foundation. So let's quickly prep the skin. And now that the skin is a little damp from the mist, I am going to use a niacinamide serum, which is going to kind of give me some glow as well as give me that hydration. So here I am using the Glow Recipe Niacinamide drops. Absolutely love this product, and just warming it up and massaging it wherever I need that extra hydration. Because of all the constant makeup that I have been wearing during the festive season, my skin has been breaking out. So I am going to let the serum sink in for a little while, for about 5 to 7 minutes, and it is going to give me a tacky base for the foundation to glide onto the skin, as well as, you know, give me that glow that we all absolutely want. So the serum has been sinking into the skin for about 5 minutes, and now I am going to add a layer of moisturization. I'm just going to use my usual moisturizer, and here I'm using the Nuxe Lift and Firm Rich Cream. I'm sure you've seen this so many times in so many of my videos. I am just going to take some good thick rich moisturizer, because again I am extremely dry, and if I do not like prep my skin very well, especially with a foundation like this one, it really, you know, kind of clings on to dry patches, and I absolutely hate that look. So this foundation really does cling on to your dry patches if you do not moisturize and hydrate your skin very well. And now that you can see that glow on my skin with all that moisturization, it is time to put the foundation to the test. I am still going to let my foundation sit onto my skin, sink in for about another 5 minutes, and that is when I would actually be ready to put the foundation on. So I'm taking some foundation on the back of my hand. So that's about 4 pumps. The pumps are very, very small. So it would not be like you're going to get a lot of product when you take 4 pumps, because this is the amount of product that I've gotten. And I do like a full coverage foundation. And the key to a foundation like this, which sets pretty quickly. So I'm looking into my mirror if I'm looking here. So which sets pretty quickly, is to work in sections. And that is something you really want to do with all your matte foundations, especially. Again, buffing it in with my foundation buffing brush. So when you work in sections, it really gives you time to blend the foundation very well, because otherwise it can be pretty difficult to blend in a foundation that is something that really sets pretty quickly and clings on to dry patches. So it just enhances those dry patches if you do not prep the skin very well, and that just looks like you're wearing such a cheap foundation and you have no clue on what you're doing with your makeup. And we all know that's not the case with either one of us, right? So that is why you need to really make sure that this is the technique that you opt for any foundation that is matte or a foundation that's full coverage, because usually a lot of full coverage foundations kind of, set very, very quickly. And you can see now it is not kind of enhancing my dry patches, because of course at this point I won't really have any dry patches since I've moisturized so well, and this is the only amount of foundation that is left. A very small amount goes on the nose and on the forehead. Now wherever I want some more coverage, I'm just buffing it onto the brush directly. And see, it has added some more coverage. So the first time that I used this foundation, it pretty much on the website, I would actually like to, kind of read it out for you. So on the website here, it says that, so the shade that I'm using is number 15, and it is basically light to medium skin tone foundation with neutral golden undertones, and it matches me perfectly. That is absolutely like a perfect match for me. You can see the neck and this face, they blend so seamlessly. This intelligently formulated skin-friendly foundation has a customizable medium coverage. Agree to that. That can be dialed up or down. Absolutely agreed. We clearly saw that the first layer that I applied was pretty much a very sheer and skin-like finish. But I did add on some coverage around my mouth because I do have some darkness there. And then self-setting, absolutely agreed, and that is why I'm telling you to work in sections, because it does set pretty quickly and then you would have a difficult time blending this foundation. It blends effortlessly to smooth and unify skin with a noticeable soft focus effect. Now I did not apply any primer to fill in my pores today, so we could actually see how the foundation the claims that it makes, that it is a soft focus foundation. So I do kind of agree. It has kind of slightly reduced the appearance of the pores, but it is of course not like a blurring foundation. But yes, a soft focus is something that I would actually agree to. The formula contains a natural mesh-like ingredient which completely fuses with skin after blending, and it does look like my skin. It does not look like an additional layer on top of my skin. The final finish is neither dewy nor flat matte, but something skin-like and in between. So basically this does have some glowy particles in it, and this is a serum that does give you that dewiness. And then I did go in with a rich moisturizer, so definitely some of that dewiness can be seen, and that is because of the way I prepped my skin. But other than that, the foundation definitely is not dewy, and for a dry skin like me, I would say it is more of a matte foundation because I am pretty dry. So it is cruelty free, vegan, free from alcohol, parabens, talc, fragrance, essential oils, nylon 12, microplastics, SPF D6 and D5, and honestly I do not know what D6 and D5 are, but it does not have any of the ingredients that could kind of, aggravate your skin or sensitize it. So it has pretty clean ingredients, and it is a soft focus, seamless, skin-like finish in a lightweight and buildable, skin-friendly formula. And I totally agree to all the claims that they actually make here on the website. So now I would just take a second, and not a second actually, but for you it will be a second. I would quickly put on some concealer, put on all the other cream products. You would be seeing it in a quick, fast forwarded way, and then I would show you and we'll give you a final verdict about it. So this is the final look. You are going to see the eye look in action on my Instagram, so make sure you are following me there as well so that you can see this goodness actually. So it's a new product and I'm super excited to tell you about it, and I think by the time you see this video it will already be up on the channel, so make sure you check that out. And here is the foundation. I hope you actually got a good review out of it, and to be very honest, I really love the shade range that she has. She's really put in a lot of effort into actually deciding the perfect shades, and she truly has nailed those undertones really well. I mean, for me it is like a perfect match. So if you're anywhere near my skin tone, shade number 15 is the way to go for. And if you're dry, the only negative that I have for this foundation is that if you're not if your skin is not very well prepped and moisturized, it will cling onto your dry patches. Other than that, the wearing, it wears very well. It does not oxidize, it does not get into your fine lines as well, and you don't really need a lot. Plus, it is a buildable foundation. You can definitely build it up to a fuller coverage, which is an absolute must, because then you can use it as a daily wear thing, and you can also use it for your special occasions when you actually are looking for some extra coverage. So this is actually going to be really good for those. And now that the wedding season is right upon us, we are all definitely looking for a foundation that can, actually nail the time test. So here is one that you can actually love it. So I actually bought this through an Instagram reseller. I am going to mention the name in the description box, so make sure to check that out. And it costed me rupees 5,800 to be very precise. I think plus the shipping, which was somewhere around 200 rupees. So in total I paid 6,000 rupees for this foundation. Honestly, do I think that it is worth the 6,000 bucks? I don't think so, because you can actually get a similar effect through many more foundations available right here in India. But if you are looking to splurge and you're looking for a high-end foundation, this definitely is a great foundation. You only need to make sure that you prep your skin really well, and other than that, it is such a beautiful foundation, wears very well. And I think now I'm just going to be repeating myself, but if you're looking for a high-end foundation, this baby here is definitely going to make your hearts melt. So this is pretty much my final verdict. So if you're looking to spend that amount of money, then yes, this you can actually, you don't need to regret purchasing this. But you definitely can, get a similar effect from many other foundations available right here in India. So this is it, and I am going to see you guys in my next one. And until then, I love you all so much and thank you so much for your support and love that you constantly shower upon me. And I just hope that all these videos can just give you something in return. So I will see you guys, and please make sure you subscribe. It really helps me out. And also, if you like the video, make sure you like it and share it with someone who might be interested in a little review of this foundation. And make sure you leave your comments. I would really love to know where you guys are from. So goodbye, take care, and I will see you guys.